Hi guys, Rich from Art Smart. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So we're actually over with our friends today at Live Audio down in Surrey, and we've just been filming the podcast. Now, whilst we're here, the guys are going to give us a look at their brand new showroom, which can be used by installers to bring the clients, installers wanting to get to know a little bit more. But anyway, let's go in and have a look around. So we've got Amit here from Live Audio.
Okay, doing my friend doing.
And what he's actually going to show us is their range of products that they've got. What we're going to focus on first though, Amit,
Yep.
is your showstopper.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us what we've got set up in this room?
So we've got a in-ceiling 7.1 surround sound system using our Pro Series speakers, using Wiser technology.
So we're going to break down all the speakers very shortly, go through the full range. Amit's going to tell me about what this Wiser technology is, but what's in this room? So it's a 7.1 system, is it?
Yep.
Fire it away, Amit. Let's hear it. Obviously, you won't get the full cup on there, but that is absolutely unbelievable. So for a surround sound system, which is effectively communicating wirelessly,
Completely wirelessly, yeah. So no AVR and no cables going up to the speakers.
I know. I'm really intrigued by this system because obviously it's pretty new technology.
Yeah.
New to the market, you've embraced it, you've jumped straight onto it with the new Pro Series speaker.
Yeah.
Why don't we go over and have a look at the speakers in a little bit more detail?
Okay.
So here we've got your demo wall.
Yep.
Why don't you run me through what we've got going on here?
So this is our Pro Series speaker. So this essentially, start from the beginning, well, all of our products have got the amplifiers, various different connectivity options, and the speaker itself all in one. So
All
that
built in.
means- Yeah, so essentially it's no different than installing a spotlight in the ceiling from a power perspective, power from a lighting circuit or any 240 volt or a 110 volt power supply. Or with our Pro Series model, you have the option to power them via PoE.
So how are these speakers communicating to give us a Dolby digital signal?
So how that works is using this technology called Wiser, and that it stands for the Wireless Speaker and Audio Association. And think of it like what Wi-Fi is for the internet. It's like a global standard that all.
Lots of manufacturers who embrace.
How it works is you have a product called a SoundSense, which is this little puck here. That connects to the HDMI ARC of any TV, and that is then transmitting the audio in full Dolby digital off to our ceiling speakers or any other Wiser certified speaker. Our Pro Series models, you basically, it doesn't come Wiser as standard. If you want to do the whole surround sound setup, you buy a Wiser module, which you take these two screws off and it insets and then
Plug it in there.
plug it in. Then that is now a Wiser certified ceiling speaker. Each one then has a speaker out and you can connect off to a passive speaker. So if for say a 7.1 setup like in this room, we've got a pair at the front, so master passive, a pair in the middle and a pair at the rear, and a single master in the middle.
And these ones actually, so if somebody didn't want to use a surround sound system, they just wanted it as a pair of ceiling speakers in a room or a couple of pairs in a large kitchen diner, for instance.
Yeah.
It's got AirPlay and Chromecast built in.
Yeah.
It's got AirPlay too.
AirPlay 2, Google Chromecast, they've got Bluetooth built in, Spotify Connect. Basically you can open any app and stream your music straight up without any other intermediaries or boxes.
Nice. But if you did want another intermediary, you can have this into a Control 4 system as well, so having drivers room for that. But not just Control 4 anymore.
Yeah.
Talk me through what others.
So we've got integrations we'll have for ELAN, for RTI, KNX as well, Lockzone, Fibaro. As time goes on, we plan to integrate with pretty much all the major control systems out there. So our Wi-Fi model is, the one down. Think of this as residential wireless multi-room audio system. So anyone that wants a few speakers to group together for multi-room, that's what this delivers. So this has AirPlay 2, Google Chromecast and Bluetooth, and it's just completely wireless. Whereas the Pro Series, we also actually have hardwired data connections on here. So Ethernet ports, it's like we've got a mini switch in there so you can daisy chain multiple speakers. So this is for your large scale project, big houses, home cinema. This is wireless, multi-room, maybe 3-4 zones, a few speakers in each room.
Nice. And then it all started with this one.
Yeah, the original, yeah.
But this is something we went through on the podcast, and it was something I actually quite respect and admire, is that yes, even though you've brought new speakers out, still continue to develop this one. It's not like, oh, that's our Bluetooth one.
Yeah.
It still has the latest Bluetooth chips in it, all the other bits and pieces.
We started with Bluetooth 4 in it. They currently now have Bluetooth 5 chips, which give 30-meter range, real high bandwidth for data, so the sound quality is better. We've developed an app with this one, which you can change the name of each speaker as it appears on your phone. So if you've got multiple in, say, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, on your phone they'll appear as kitchen, bedroom, bathroom. You can also add a password. So if you are, if you don't get on with the neighbours,
Bluetooth into your speaker.
you probably want a password.
Sounds like you had some sex support.
Actually, come about, we use these are in hotel projects.
Ah, right, cool.
Because you imagine a big hotel, you want independent
Yeah, for sure.
thing, or apartment blocks, you want password and naming. So these are actually used in quite a lot of commercial projects, as well as for people in their bathroom or kitchen dining.
Yeah.
The other thing we've included in these, it's a recent upgrade, is we've got an aptX low latency chip on board. So you can wirelessly connect to a TV, just for a simple 2.0 type setup, but you have no latency between the audio and the video. It will be work perfectly in time. That's completely wireless through Bluetooth. Most TVs are Bluetooth on board and do it that way.
Where can people get these?
So our distributor in the UK is InVision, or through our smart distribution. We'll be working together.
Yeah, sure.
So you can buy them from Rich and team.
We actually covered all this on the podcast, and if you want to know these guys' story, then check that out. But something over here is what actually started the business.
Yep.
Let's check them out. Sockets and switches.
Switches and sockets, exactly.
So, Red Just Touch was where the business originally started.
Yep. So our very first product was actually a touch light switch. And then we've slowly built up the range. We've got different types of switches, from touch to smart switches that do not need a neutral wire, but you make app control, voice control, touch control, see. And then quite interesting, these ones are, these are completely wireless kinetic switches.
Technology.
Yeah, so how it works is basically you don't need any cables or any batteries going to the switches,
Right.
batteries and switches, and they're completely wireless.
And they work
Yeah, and how they work is the kinetic energy. So that movement of me pushing that is a 4 millimeter movement. That is generating enough energy to send a radio signal off to a transmitter, a receiver, or a hub of some kind. And we've got various different models, from ones that work with relays that work with an app and Alexa. This one here actually works with Philips Hue lighting.
I noticed that because when I was having a little fiddle before, I didn't realise this was live.
Yeah.
This one actually does the lighting in this room and can even trigger the Philips Hue scenes.
Yeah, exactly. And this is fully certified by Philips, part of the Friends of Hue program. They're really smart technology for when, if you can't run a cable somewhere, or you've got, just ease of install in certain cases.
Well, that one over there with the retrofit in all the properties with no neutral. So you've actually developed a new switch.
Yeah.
Or there's a new switch in the works.
Yeah.
Coming some point next year. What happens with that switch?
So we've actually got a couple, but which one did I tell you? So,
that works with control.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the same technology. So this kinetic technology will be able to integrate with the Control 4 system, and you'll be able to program in any of these 4 buttons to do, set a scene, do it whatever you want to program it to do.
And your audio officially hit the house?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, turn the volume up on our speakers, anything.
And that's using the wireless technology.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, that is actually something missing from a Control 4 portfolio.
Yeah.
So say if something got added, got missed,
Yeah.
we've got a battery cord,
There,
we've got
yeah.
extra rooms, bedsides.
I've just had a video from a guy who's got a real, it's pretty much a glass room, lots of glass everywhere. And he's literally just stuck that on the glass panel inside.
Nice.
So it looks really slick, and solved a problem for him.
You love solving problems.
Solved problems, yeah.
Cool. Well, let's have a look at the speakers in more detail. Start with the Bluetooth one.
Yep.
So Bluetooth ceiling speaker.
Yeah, so that has got the amplifier, which is a 50 watt RMS Class D amplifier. Power connector, so you get a little, like a lighting driver, and it's got the 3 little, similar to Wago clips, you just put your light neutral earth in. That will go from 240 volt or 110 volt if you're in the US, down to 24 volt, which goes into there. So that's all you need for power for this. Then it's got Bluetooth 5 chips inside, so that gives you 30 meter range, real good sound quality because it's got higher bandwidth data.
This has been upgraded on this latest model.
Yeah, so these have just got better spiders and drivers, so the sound quality is actually from our very first model. This one has just stepped up a
notch. Well, talking of stepping up a notch, let's have a look at the next one in the range.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it looks the same.
Yeah.
So apart from being a different colour, and you can obviously see the other speaker there is colour coded as well, but we've got a lot of the same features built into this.
It has Bluetooth as well, but we have AirPlay 2 and Google Chromecast on board as well.
Nice.
So that means you can now do a multi-room audio system. You can group zone, play the whole house together, but without the usual cables and amps, etc.
Yeah. Same kind of performance quality, just extra features. Next price point, extra features. And that's where we go. Move up from there. Which brings us onto your newest speaker in this range, which is a lot heavier.
Yeah.
You can feel the difference in this one, and there's a lot more going on. Got data ports on it.
Data ports. So for more larger projects, or where you may think Wi-Fi, I'm not sure in this, the network.
We're pushing it.
Yeah. There's a lot of things going on. You may want to run a physical data cable to your speakers, and there's basically a mini switch, so you can go in and out to your next speaker, so you can daisy chain. So it cuts down on wiring and cable runs as well.
But we've got another data port here.
So that's PoE. So this is for power. So you have a couple of power options. You can still power them from a lighting circuit or a plug like the others.
Yeah.
But you through there, yep. Whereas on this model, you also have the option of PoE, so you can power straight from a cat cable.
Yeah, and power on there.
Power it.
And that's just come off. It's not because I've broken it off.
Yeah, it's designed to do that. You can see the little clips on the back, so you can either clip it straight onto the back there.
And then that's an add-on accessory.
Yeah, so because not every project you need PoE, you more than likely have got a lighting circuit running in your ceiling. You can tap into that and you've got power. But if you don't, but you do have cat cables in your ceiling, that's when this comes in, and you can just run it straight, power it off a cat cable.
So, yeah, but it's pretty cool to see the evolution of starting with your Bluetooth, coming up to the Wi-Fi one, and then you've got your Pro series, which was designed for the CI industry, where literally it has the speaker, but then even the upgraded speaker has further upgrade options.
Yeah, exactly. We're future-proofing with this speaker. So
yeah, for a well thought out design.
Yeah.
They're wicked. So that's the ceiling speaker range you've got on there.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
So this is our little baby micro sub. So this is designed to work completely wirelessly with either the Wi-Fi model or the Pro series model. So it's not for the Bluetooth, it's for the other two. And this will connect completely wirelessly via AirPlay 2 or Google Chromecast. The reason it's small is that this is for music and not for your main living area. This is for where you want to watch movies and surround sound. There you want a bigger, beefier sub.
For sure.
But this is designed to be small and discreet and disappear on your bookcase in your kitchen, under the bed.
Nice.
Behind on the floor in your home office. So, but it will give you all the bass basically.
Is this another sub?
No.
This is not a sub. It's not a sub. I was wrong. This is not a sub.
So obviously it's a garden rock speaker. So this is outdoor. It has the amplifier built in. It has Bluetooth built in this model. And you just need an outdoor plug socket. You can add a passive, same concept as these, speaker cable to a secondary.
Yeah, zone of audio in the garden.
Zone of audio, yeah.
You said in this model, when we actually set this table up for shooting this, there was actually another product in here. I hid it in the cupboard before we started filming. However, I saw where it was, so I'm going to go get it. And this is actually a sexy looking speaker. This is a different design to most outdoor speakers.
Yeah. So the idea with this product is, obviously there's lots of outdoor speakers, but they all go back to an amp, same as others. So we've done the same technology as our ceiling speakers, and we've built the amplifiers. They've got AirPlay 2, Chromecast, Spotify Connect, Bluetooth, all the various connectivity options in an outdoor surface mount speaker. And what makes it a little bit unique is we've designed in 6 different mounting methods for this product.
Right.
So you can mount it, flat on the wall, so surface mount horizontally or vertically at different angles. You can go flush mount in a corner of your, in the eaves somewhere. or indoors in the corners of your rooms. We have a ground spike, so if it's outdoors, you put it in the ground. So have a pendant mount, so out of these two holes there. You can hang it over your hot tub. Or,
Wes has been busy, hasn't he, with all these options?
and there's a little countertop stand as well, so a couple of pins down there, and you can put it on your
I'm going to see that in your office.
in your desk there. So it's really, really versatile from a different mounting. And you can imagine a pair of our Pro Series in someone's kitchen diner, one on the eaves outside pointing down to a patio area, one on the ground pointing to a barbecue deck, and you can play it all together.
I'm actually really, really impressed by this product. The design of it, because it's a unique design. You know, the overall outdoor speakers have been done to death, whereas this is not reinventing the wheel, but reinventing the wheel, especially with all the options in it. So yeah, absolutely a wicked product. In fact, the whole Lithe range is absolutely wicked. I've literally been blown away by this one today, the Pro Series surround sound. The speakers have always been good, but this is like just knocking it up to another dimension. So yeah, really cool range of speakers from Lithe Audio. Check them out.